Good evening, adventurers. Welcome back to Hold Your Action. Tonight, we return to Adventures Out There. Who wants to give a recap? Because I vaguely remember the node battle. And
I think David wants to give it, right, David?
I wasn't even there.
I know.
Recap? Recap.
I'll give you the recap.
Thanks, DM.
David, guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, guess.
It has been a little bit a while ago. You had all gone to celebrate celebrate a Gork holiday, Celebration of Proclamation. You killed Knowles for a week, and then after a very close battle with a demon god, you won. The demon god's essence, or shadowy blood, or whatever you want to call it, was moved itself back into the Knoll side of the territory. Abbas then told you there would be no Knolls on the Knoll side of territory for at least a little while. And so now would be the good time to start exploring if you wanted to. You then participated in the celebration itself, where you listened to some speeches from all of the tribe leaders, as well as some testimonies about the gods that you may or may not care about. Known as the Father and the Mother. You then traveled to the Knoll side, sending all of the non-player characters of that week home to the camp so they could prepare and set up. As you crossed over, first thing you encountered was, after a few hours, you encountered an area where the land was dead, and the soil was black and tar-like. The only living plants there were sort of mutated and dark and evil-looking. As you journeyed further, avoiding the tar area, you came across a area where there were gnolls, and you got into a fight with them. You dispatched them fairly easily with the aid of giant owls.
Yes.
You then started traveling back to camp, but before you crossed the river back onto your side, you came across a statue of an obsidian woman. You steered all sorts of clear around the clearing that the statue was in, not wanting to disturb it in any way.
I don't like it.
Upon returning to the camp, you find it deserted. Foofy... Sorry, not Foofy.
Sorry.
Fernal, looking around with her survival skills, was able to determine that they had been abducted by carnivorous dinosaurs. I believe she made the connection that carnivorous dinosaurs are usually ridden by the Divm clan.
Yes.
And then you rested for the night because you were all very tired and could not go on a chase.
I honestly don't remember any of that.
Well, I just told you.
Yep. I was there too, and
This is where we leave off. The morning has started to arise.
I can't see anything.
Yeah, the Divm were the ones who still don't like us even after we saved their butt.
Yep.
I will have you know it was my potion that did that.
So what
Excuse
happened when
me.
you used your potion? I don't remember. I wasn't there.
Someone became a legendary character and walloped butt.
Yep, I told you last time.
Oh yeah, I remember. Okay, it was Okay, swordsman.
But while you're doing that, it's morning.
I
I
refreshed.
assume I got up early to make my potions.
Probably.
You noticed me reading something.
I'm in the middle of making potions. I would not be able to go over, but I would yell over and ask, "What are you reading?"
A magic spell.
How early is it?
I would probably say around 7 or 8 o'clock.
Okay, Glim would be up at this hour then.
What spell are you learning?
Spiritual weapon.
Why on earth do you want that spell?
Well, I haven't. So I could help you guys better.
Fair enough point.
Never hurts to have more than one muscle.
Well, most of my spells are healing. I can't do much more. I noticed I was pretty bad against you, with helping you guys out in that other fight.
Hey, heals are always welcome.
All right, so you get up, start making breakfast, have a little bit of a small talk. At this point, you have several things to explore and investigate. Some of them might seem a little more
Well,
pressing
it's
than
still
others.
black. I think I'll be okay
Yeah,
unless there's combat.
I think figuring out what happened to our missing ally is pretty important at the moment.
Yeah. Should we follow the dinosaur tracks?
Aye, got to remember which way they went.
I can take a look.
All means.
Can I attempt to find dinosaur tracks?
Yeah, you can do a survival to do that.
I still can't see Caleb, by the way. I'll be okay unless we get into combat.
If we get into combat, I'll work on it a little bit more. I don't know what's wrong.
So,
Okay.
Yeah, you're able to fairly easily distinguish the dinosaur tracks from the rest of the landscape still.
This way.
You leaving right now?
If everyone's following.
Yeah.
I'm following.
what would you make of that statue?
You guys, can anybody see their screens?
I can.
I can too.
See this man walking up.
Yeah, there's a man walking up.
No. Oh, you made it. Oh, my
That
goodness. Oh.
What's going on?
For gods. Oh, you have made it back. So.
Okay.
Oh,
Is it Foofy?
yes, it's me, Foofy.
Okay.
Grim, Infernal, you wouldn't believe what happened when you were gone.
What happened?
Well, we came back to the camp. We were setting things up, and do you have anybody else with you? Are you alone?
Are we alone?
Yeah, it's just you two.
No, we have good old Clint.
Oh, there they are, in the heart. Anyway, they didn't destroy anything, but they took us. Oh, sorry, they, as in the dinosaur riding gorks.
I knew it.
Yes,
Where'd
took
they
us.
take you?
I was this place, started with the
Divm?
What was it?
Divm.
Yes, exactly, that place. They were taking us there. But Ulfric, he distracted them and pushed me into a bush, and then I got away. I ran back here to search for you guys.
Well, we should get going.
I was waiting here for a little bit. I was napping by the tree over there.
Over there.
He points to the north. He points this way.
So you haven't a clue where they went.
Well, they went to Divm, to the Divm place. But I got pushed, and I came back here.
Walking through the archway that gives you a slap on the side. That's okay. We should get going anyway.
That's the most I've heard you talk ever.
The Glib shrugs. I've been preoccupied with jewels in my head.
Well, yes, we need to go back to the camp quickly. They were going to do a trial or something.
Let's go.
Trial? What kind of trial is this?
Explain on the way.
They were blaming us, pink skins, puts air quotes up. They were blaming us for something, and they were going to do a trial. I don't know. But I was going to foil their attempts, you see.
Glim looks at Fernal. Skin.
She shrugs.
Wait, did I grab that spell? Dang it. Okay, never mind. I thought I had I wanted to see something, but never mind.
Anyway, yeah, we should get going. Follow them.
Lead on.
Glim
Right.
nods and follows.
I'm gonna try to lead them in the direction of which I tried to remember where it was.
Fernal just knows where the Divm camp is.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good point.
Okay.
Alley!
Because
Go ahead.
as the medicine person, you would have had to have visited them all at least once.
Yeah, it's true.
So now you make your way. Bloop to the north.
The North remembers.
Quick, winter is coming.
Oh, now I can see a map.
You was
So-
on the wrong page, dude.
You start making your way towards the Divm clan. You know it'll take a while to get there as well, Josh.
Sounds good.
Like about 8 hours.
Oh, okay.
I
It's going to
need
be a while.
3 d20s, please.
Okay, I'll give.
From anyone?
Just from somebody. Okay, perfect.
Sorry, my game freaked out on me.
That's fine. None of those are consequence at the moment. So, you continue on. That's 4 hours. 5, 6. 7, 8. All right, you begin to approach the Divm camp. What is your plan here?
Perhaps see what they're doing first.
Should some of you guys scout it out, or
Can Fernal fill us in along the way about how the Dithms act with each other or around people?
Yeah,
I will
probably.
do that, but I need you to tell me how Divms act around people and with each.
Do you want me to just say it, or do you want me to have you tell it?
Yeah, you say.
Okay. So the Divm tend to be very hot-headed and hostile, tending to they think about themselves more than most of the clans. Whereas a lot of the clans would always jump to another's aid in a fight, the Divm would be a little bit more cautious, making sure that it's a winnable fight before jumping in.
Makes sense.
Okay. Perhaps someone can go ahead with Fernal, and then with that, if we need and get into a tight pinch, the rest of us can come to aid. Or we can all come forward at once to show we mean no harm.
I can go ahead with Fernal. I understand the language.
That sounds good to me.
Glim also understands Quirkish.
I can understand the language, but I can't speak it.
Well, I can speak it too.
Then tell you what, how about you two go ahead, and I'll hang behind with Clint and Ghoul and Foofy.
Sounds good.
Yeah, all right.
so what happens if they get captured? What's going to happen to us? Because we don't
Well-
speak English.
I speak Quirkish.
All right.
Oh, yeah, we got Glim. Glim's good.
Glim slaps his fist against his chest, and I'll be your interpreter if they go kick the butt.
Well,
Glim,
sure,
what-
you
you're a
won't,
gnome?
right? You'll make it back to us, safe and sound.
Of course they will. And saying that, Glim gives Fernal a slap on the back and hoping that pushes her forward to start walking.
Yeah, she goes.
So Fernal and who was going?
Me, Goodle.
Okay.
Yeah, except when you slap her on the back, it's a little bit
It's like our-
lower.
It's like her
That's it.
thigh. Does it reach your bum?
she goes away. She walks away just to get away from the situation.
How tall are you?
Are you a gnome?
I'm 3 feet.
Fernal
Okay.
is.
You could reach
No,
5
I
feet.
don't.
We can get close to the middle.
I don't have a height listed.
Oh, well, Glim will jump
We'll
up and
make
give you a
one up.
slap.
I think you were
I
taller,
was thinking
correct?
she's probably pretty tall because she's an orc.
I feel like she's like near 6, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well. Just so you guys can keep watching, I'm making little camera tokens for you.
Well, that'd be perfect.
Ooh.
Man, with the new icon system, you cannot see that. All right.
Oh dang, this place is spooky.
You're in the south. Wait. It's supposed to be daytime. Hold on.
Oh no, there's a foofy character here.
Ah, oops. I'll
So
fix that.
Foofy.
There's also a Terrans I can see.
Yeah.
Don't look at Terrence. Stop it.
Don't look at Terrence.
Oh, but Philip.
Okay, there you go.
Ooh.
All right, let's see. So, they're doing
So
some
you're coming up from the sort of south west. As you approach the village, you notice that the village itself, a lot of the buildings seem to have been burned down.
Ooh.
Huh.
Even this hut that's closest to you here, this is actually Divm's hut, also burned down.
Ouch. How recent?
Give me a survival.
It's still on fire.
Is that me?
Let's see.
Oh no, that's not me.
Put it out.
You could tell this was
What
done
character was mine?
approximately 3 or 4 days ago during the celebration of Proclamation.
This is what they blame us for.
All right. She's gonna show up.
Gnome in tow.
And then she's gonna shout the Gorkish equivalent of
What is the meaning of this?
All right. Your shouting draws the attention of some of the nearby Gorks. They all sort of turn to look at you.
she's glaring.
And riding up on his Allosaurus is Divm himself.
Do I have a character?
Oh, Lord.
That's one brown Allosaurus.
It's supposed to be reddish.
Oh, okay.
I want to throw a Molotov in its mouth.
Reddish brown. Really?
All right.
That's a good
Well,
way to.
I'm
make
not
the
gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
Our
I'm just
people
saying
are
I want to
innocent.
do it.
Our people are innocent. We are not.
Our people are
Um,
innocent. Here, have the fire that probably started this all.
He admits. Anyway. So, Divm himself walks up at this point. Ah, come to turn yourselves in, have you?
Are you here to turn yourself in for kidnapping?
This was lawful. Do you see what they've done to our village?
They have not.
They have.
Where is your... Prove it.
Will do. Get them. This orc sort of does a slight nod and turns to run back this direction. After a minute, he comes back with, in his arms, is a body. The body is a pink skin covered, or he's clothed in a full plate armor. You two give me a history check.
Oh no.
Well, if it's Zacharias, I'm gonna kill you.
Can't be.
It's without advantage.
Zacharias didn't have full plate.
And
That's
plus,
what
he
that
got
was.
ate by an octopus. Fish.
No,
Yeah.
I know.
Shark.
Dredge
Shark.
would know who it was, but
Goodle knows.
Goodle and oh, because you're not supposed to have disadvantage.
No, I'm not.
So Goodle, you recognize him from the boat. This is Karina's father. He's dead now.
Yeah,
well,
Fernald just
Fernald's
looks at him and says,
daughter.
This man is not related to us in any way.
That's true. Fernal wouldn't recognize him anyway.
yeah.
But Fernal, yeah, this is Karina's father. He was the head of the cartographers section.
This man has nothing to do with us. He may have been on the same boat, and I'm speaking in Gorkish. This man was on the same boat, but he never washed ashore with us. We have not seen him before today.
But he's of your people.
Yes, and if one of your people were to come and burn down our place, would you try just the one or the whole tribe?
We would try the tribe. As
why
is
on earth would
our
you do
way.
that? All right, well, our way is that we try the single.
It wasn't just one of him, though. No. He's just the one that didn't get away. We have a
Alrighty.
witness.
Well,
A goblin or a hobgoblin walks up. She looks very shy and sort of trying to hide within herself.
is she going to say anything?
She doesn't say anything. She's just kind of sort of staring at you, scared, very nervous.
Fernald just says,
Show us who. These are not of our tribe.
They may be the same race as us, but they are not of our tribe.
Then of whose tribe are they? I only know of one pink tribe.
You only know of one pink tribe. There may be another
Exactly.
one out somewhere.
There isn't. I would have
How do you
heard
know
about
that?
it.
Not if they stuck to themselves. Our tribe has been very out forward and going.
We would know.
They may have.
Due to the fact that in Gork territory, all land is crossed at least several times. All land is crossed. We all explore. We explore. We patrol our woods. That's the word I was looking for. Patrol.
DM real quick.
Yeah.
Would Terrence have said of his travels to the north? To the tribe? I believe he did, right?
To this tribe?
To my tribe. To the.
Oh, that's up
us.
to you. Yeah.
Okay, he would have.
You
He
and
would have
Foofy?
shared stories. Yeah.
Yeah, Foofy was with Terrence.
Well, one of our tribe came from the far north and saw none of you, passing through regions without seeing any Gorks. It is possible they have remained hidden under the radar.
That's because Gorks have been kicked out of the Northern Lands.
You still crossed into the normal tribes with not seeing a single Gork.
I don't believe you.
I will make you believe me. Is there something I can do to testify to it?
You weren't even there. It's not even a first-hand witness.
No, but it is a second-hand witness of a true story. How do you know that she's not telling a lie?
Did
You
you
don't know.
see?
You only know what she says. You're not a first-hand witness.
Did you see any of the people you took from our tribe here burning it down?
We don't know. We don't recognize these pink skins.
They all look very different.
They all look very the same. One's are shorter and the other one's are taller.
Some are clad in shiny armor, and others have blue hair.
You could change your clothes.
Yes, and you can change your personalities. Our tribe did not do this.
Give me.
It is a
Give me persuasion.
Can I assist?
Yes, roll with advantage.
what's your persuasion?
You do it.
I guess I'm technically the one speaking, so it's me.
What's your bonus?
+3.
Okay, well, it's +5 higher than mine.
Oh yeah!
Yeah.
Woo!
If not of your tribe, then who?
Of a tribe hidden somewhere in the forest. Perhaps-
Fernald will move and say,
Explain how you Pinkskins got here in the first place. You were separated at first, if I were correct.
Yes, we had a ship that was coming here that went down in a storm.
Giant
And-
monster attack.
Coming here.
Oh, it was a giant monster attack. Sorry. But
Therefore,
a lot of us got separated and did not wash up ashore with each other. It is possible there are many of us hidden throughout this entire island, and people would not know.
Giant monster.
in
I
the
said-
ocean.
Have you heard of this before? No.
The monster?
He's asking if you've heard the story before.
Of the sea monster?
Yeah, of the sea monster.
Yes?
I need you to give me a religion check.
Oh boy.
Was Fernal not a... never mind.
Because I don't know if we ever actually in character knew if you knew that story yet.
No!
All right.
Wait, do we all have inspiration?
You do.
Is it worth rolling when I don't have a bonus?
It could mean the fate between us getting out of the camp and us staying.
I mean, if I don't know the story, I get the feeling he's gonna fill me in.
You're the medicine person. You're supposed to know religion stuff.
I feel like Glenn would have also...
I'll re-roll. I'll spend an inspiration
I'm
to get away.
Inspiration well spent!
I'm just surprised you don't have a bonus.
You mean that I don't have a bonus?
Yeah, is it just that you don't pay attention to the religious side of your teachings?
I mean, yeah, and also it's that I only had like 5 things to put, and a lot of things make sense.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Ones. That generally means that's supposed to impact you negatively.
I think crit successes and crit fails only apply in combat.
Not in my games.
Oh no.
They've always applied in my games.
Yeah, they do.
Anywhere.
They always do.
What's a sea monster?
One bites the dust.
I've never heard this story.
Divm narrows his eyes.
Can you describe the monster?
She looks to Goodle.
I will describe the monster the best I can, as I don't
Yeah,
think I
you just-
ever got told about it.
You describe its claw, which is the only thing you saw.
We saw a giant claw, and it came out from the ocean.
Bleh.
What's the correct word?
Talon.
No.
You are devil worshippers, aren't you?
Indeed we are not, sir. We believe in the Father and the Mother just as much as you do.
But you
I
say
don't-
your boat was brought here by the... Give me a second, I need to remember how to pronounce this thing. The Kekona!
The Kahona was a monster we had not, anticipated.
They were brought here by other things.
You were brought here
Oh.
by darkness, the Shadow Serpent himself.
Yes, and my potion is the one that killed the Shadow Demon.
It's true, I saw it.
All part of the Shadow Demon's plans.
Why would it be
To
part of his
kill him?
plans to kill himself?
He wasn't the Shadow Basilisk, the sea monster is.
Ah.
The sea monster is the Kekona. Kekona.
It has nothing to do with this.
It has everything to do with them, though.
Yes, and how did you come to be here?
We were given this place by the Father.
Alrighty, and we were given another place by the Father. Far away from here.
Then go back. Stop bothering
Unfortunate-
us.
Unfortunately, we cannot.
You
Like
said
I
you
said,
had
our
boats.
ship-
Build another.
Have you tried building a boat?
Our tribe is not near water, idiot.
It is not the easiest nor the most productive thing to build a boat. Especially when we have so many people that need to go back and we need to have supplies.
Even more
We will
so when
be
you're
here
not
a
near
good while.
water.
Yes, exactly.
Maybe you should
We
be near water. Build boat.
well, if we can take our friends back, we can move.
Your friends are being judged.
Alrighty. So may we judge you for kidnapping?
We did what we had. It was our right to have done what we have done.
Well, we
And it is
came
my-
back to an empty tribe. It is our right to get our people back.
You will get your people back if they are judged innocent.
How do they get judged? I don't know.
Well, can I sit on this judgment proceedings?
Only clan leaders can sit on judgment meetings.
Well,
Oh,
you kind of have our clan leader in there. I will take his place as representative.
Fair. We've already sent word to Garnel and Traga. They will be the judges. You may join them.
Oh.
Thank you.
That makes me feel better. They like us.
I'll give them a bow, but keeping an eye on the Allosaur.
It's not even like really paying attention to you. It just every now and then it looks up, sort of twitches its head a little bit, and then goes back and starts like biting on it like one of its arms.
Oh, jeez.
Now, if I may I speak to your witness, please?
Witness, speak. Yes,
Can you tell me what it is you saw?
I saw many pink skins. They charged us with fire.
Okay. And which way did they charge from?
North.
Okay.
So the opposite direction to our camp.
The complete opposite.
That proves nothing.
No,
Also,
but
the
it does...
direction that the only place they could be living. Also, that you wouldn't see them.
The only
From the
thing that
north.
lives up north are dragons and white hairs.
And pigskins, now that they're a new species, they just barely came in. Have you been up there since we've seen pinkskins?
If we go up there, we get eaten.
Exactly.
We patrol.
Now-
we patrol. When
Do you
we
patrol
have
the-
to,
You patrol the border, right? Between your land and theirs?
of course.
Okay, that could mean they are beyond the borders. They are a place where you will not go.
Then why don't you find them? Hmm? Prove to me they exist, and your friends will let me let go without trial.
I mean, you've got your proof that they exist.
I have no proof.
You
You
can
have
see.
the-
We can bring in every pigskin from our tribe, and you will see that they are still here, and none of them
Are
were
up
here
north.
earlier.
How would I know they weren't there earlier? It's not like I watch your camp all the time.
Dude.
Can I roll an insight on that?
it's not like I watch you from the trees. I see you make your mushrooms.
I'm rolling an insight on that one
Yeah, do it.
See us making mushrooms.
without
Woo!
advantage.
What is it? I'm not looking right now.
16.
16. Unless... No, I'm gonna put me.
Oh, he's 100% lying. You see,
Now-
you see, as he says that, he kind of breaks eye contact and sort of tugs on his shirt collar or on his necklace.
Racist.
You're spying on our clan too?
Well, you're not the one that knew.
Yeah, it's just me.
Spy. Psh, despicable.
Now,
we merely
well,
scout.
Fernal didn't know this, so it
Yeah,
would just
yeah,
be
yeah.
me. Because I wouldn't share that aloud until after I spoke.
Yeah.
So I guess he doesn't say that.
No. You've been watching us, haven't you?
We only see what you're up to when we pass by. Nothing drastic.
I can tell you're
Lies.
lying to. I can tell you're lying to me, there, sir.
That one was partially true.
Partial truth is still a lie.
I was just
Still a
letting you-
bluff.
I was just kind of. He rolled real badly on his bluff, by the way.
Okay.
So I'm giving you a little bit of more information as he's talking.
Now, I know you pass us by. I know you watch us closely. Now, if you've seen, when your camp was burned, our people were either out venturing in the west, which is where the land is, right?
Or the
Is it
evil shadow places,
The evil
right?
shadow places, west or east?
East. No land is east.
We were either out venturing in the east, or we were in camp preparing buildings and stuff. You may ask your scouts if you wish.
He starts grinding his teeth.
Never take on an alchemist in an intelligence battle.
Fine, we will wait for trial.
Besides, what do we even have against the Divm?
Against
There's
us?
no motive.
You're gonna take us on? Is that what I heard?
No, I'm saying, what do we have against you?
Oh.
What have we done to disturb the peace of your land?
What have you done to make us disturbed? We have there's no reason for us even to want to burn down your buildings.
Orc, you are young. Yes?
Yes.
You were not alive during the terror of the white hairs.
Uh,
The entire island was Gork. There were hundreds of Gork tribes. Whitehairs come, say they peaceful, kill us by the hundreds. Orc clans down to 5.
was
That doesn't make us have any more reason to want to burn down your building.
Pinkskins are different, just as the Whitehairs are different. We cannot trust them.
If I may,
You attack us! You people attack us like white-hair people attack us!
so to his responses, I'm holding up my hands, showing nothing, no ill intent.
Mhm.
I say, we have done nothing but try to establish trades.
As the
We have done
Whitehairs
nothing-
before you have done.
I understand, but we are also not the Whitehairs. We may not be you guys, but we are trying. As I'm speaking, and I'm like, as I am speaking in your native tongue. We are trying to help, and we are trying to start anew.
Did the Whitehairs help fight away the gnolls?
They brought the gnolls.
Then how come these ones are helping keep them away?
To introduce an even bigger threat.
Oh, and under what basis do you make these accusations?
The Shadow Basilisk has many... The Shadow Basilisk works in mysterious ways.
Fernal shakes her head.
The Shadow Basilisk works in many ways, but so does the father and the mother. It is possible that the Shadow Basilisk was meant to interrupt us from coming. To stop us, to kill us before we could come.
Give me another persuasion.
Am I helping?
I don't think you helped really well for that one specifically.
Can you make me bigger? Because I'm not this small.
It's a sea monster.
You're not there.
It's
This is
your
this is a camera, so you can see.
Okay. Got it.
You never said you were coming, so.
I didn't. Got it.
So what would you have me do? Hmm? We were attacked. We demand compensation.
We have people who are able to do unique skills in trade. We can bring you food. We can bring you housing. We can help rebuild what has been destroyed.
You have no housing yourself. How do you provide us with anything?
We will work to help you. Well, some of our camp can stay at ours and continue. Some may retain. Some can remain here and help. As well as there are members of our tribe who are capable of amazing feats. I know of a man. His name is Terrence. He can literally control the water. He can bring you fish. He can make it so that your food will last for days longer than it already can. And keep it fresh, rather than jerkied.
Fernal nods.
Then we will keep this Terrence.
You may keep Terrence as an ambassador. In other terms, that is someone who is like a tribe leader or a tribe representative. He will help out as much as he can. and he
Terrence,
will
your
report
tribe
to
leader?
us. Terrence is one of them. We have 4 or 5. I can't remember. Either one is whichever one is right.
5 with the leader.
We have 5. He is one of the 4. He is one of the 5. We have 5 so that one idea cannot be passed without everyone's approval, and so that one party may not outdo the rest.
Seem foolish. Decisions wouldn't be made fast enough.
We Pinkskins think on a longer scale. We don't build for ourselves, we build for the future.
Ha! No wonder you don't survive well.
This may be true. But we have survived fine until now.
So you say. Your tribe is dwindling.
We have lost but 2?
2 in a short time. Very, very short. And with a very small number to begin with.
And I'm sure when your tribe came here first, you lost many in a short time.
That
New dangers and
was
new
hundreds
dangers
of
and
years
new threats
ago.
are-
How old do you think I am?
I do not know, sir. Though I am sure you guys have some way of keeping track of history.
That's what the medicine people are supposed to be for. But this one doesn't even know what the Kekona is.
That may be true. Maybe she slacked off a little too much on the history lessons.
It's the mushrooms.
I will let that go through. That is fine. But all I ask is that you let our people go. You may keep Terrence as an ambassador, and he can continue to provide the services that you need.
Alright. Take your tribe and go.
I thank you, great sir, and I will bow.
Hopefully they
He-
don't
whoop.
kill Terrence.
He backs up his dinosaur, which is very does not like backing up. It's very mad about it. And then he shouts orders to these 2 to allow you in and let other people out.
Okay. I'll tell Terrence that he has been volunteered as an ambassador to stay here.
And he's cool with that.
He'd be a little frustrated, but he wouldn't decline. He likes to meet new people and stuff, so it would be kind of a new thing for him to try out.
Seems like a win-lose.
Does he?
Yeah.
Does he speak Gorkish?
He's learning. He's got like 2 weeks of it.
Oh boy.
All right.
Good
So he-
ambassador, that is.
He can pick up phrases and stuff, but
I'm sure there's some Gore could be willing to teach.
Oh, finally, I get let out of this stupid place.
So Ander, Cornwick, Krugig, and Ofric are all returned to you.
Were we watching from the trees?
Maybe.
We
Were you?
we were far back to go and see like the entrance of the camp, but not close enough to go and try to notice ourselves.
me
Yeah,
stealth
so
checks.
we would see everyone like.
Is this on a flat surface, or are there any peaks about
Stealth checks. Oh, you guys are dead.
There'd be it's very small hills.
it? Oh, not with the disadvantage.
16, 12, and 7.
Clint, you're also there. I need you to roll me one as well.
He did.
Clint
did.
did. He got a 7.
Oh, he did.
You suck.
I'm not sneaky. I never said I was.
Neither am I.
We all got +1, but I got the best rolls. So.
I keep breaking branches as I
As-
climb.
As this is happening, you all feel spears to your backs.
I told you guys we shouldn't have watched.
Turn around to look at who has the spears pointed at us.
You see four goblins.
Hello.
Move! The tribe
Glim-
leader would like to speak to you.
Glim has his hands up on top of his head, and he obliges to move.
Okay.
Put my hands on my head.
I just talked the rest of the guys out of there.
There you go.
I
You're in
didn't.
this...
I wouldn't have agreed to even climb the tree, but those two'd win.
No,
You
you
didn't
were
climb
in
the tree.
Yeah.
You're just
What?
watching.
Wait, we were in a tree?
No, you're on the
Yeah, someone
ground.
said we climbed a tree.
We were like in the tree line, but we weren't climbing the tree.
Yeah, in the tree line.
Oh,
I said we
Okay.
were like close enough to just see the front of the camp. That's what Brody was saying. But you know, they have patrols.
They do.
so...
They actually patrol the area.
Yep.
But yeah, now 3 goblins are now prodding your backs, trying to get you to move forward.
Ow.
While I move.
Ow.
I just talked the others out.
There's 4.
Why, guys? Why?
Yes, this is
It's
our
not our
fault.
fault.
We did this on purpose.
We were supposed to be waiting for you.
Yep.
I'm a botany expert. not-
Chief! Chief!
As you guys all are greeting your new friends, you turn around to see these 3 got captured.
As soon as you see Glim, he goes, "Hello."
Goodle's just kind of got his hand on his forehead like I do now.
The Allosaurus walks over the small people.
What do we have here?
A
Orcs!
tribe that was
Weapons!
At this,
What?
Now, sir-
I had already cast comprehend languages ritually, so I understand what they're saying.
it's fine.
Now, sir, they were back there waiting for us.
Yes, waiting for your signal to ambush the camp. You were
No,
gonna try to
what?
attack us again.
Why don't we
No.
do that in broad daylight?
We were having them wait so that we didn't come in and look like we were trying to hurt you or your people.
Give me a
We thought a small party would be better.
give me a persuasion check.
Oh yeah.
You're on very thin ice, Pinkskins.
Wait, which one of us even has weapons? Because I don't have a weapon. I'm
I mean,
pretty sure Goodle doesn't have a weapon.
I have
I
a
have
mace
a
and
walking
shield.
stick.
They've also seen you
that's what I
perform
have.
magics.
They haven't.
Oh, my healing magic's so terrifying.
They've seen your people perform magics.
They
Oh,
say
okay.
me blast people with a witch bolt.
Yeah, Fertile just
Well, good. We don't plan on coming back to your land.
Yeah, the only thing I have that could be considered a weapon is a sling.
You're even of Ghana. Why are you even with these people?
Because I was sent as a token of peace.
Ambassadors.
Peace. Gonal invites death upon the tribes.
Fertile rolls her eyes.
These people saved our lives.
You are
Why
fools.
do I have numbers above my head?
That's your health.
Yeah,
Sir.
but...
It's an
Oh, I
update.
can... Oh, that's why I can move your character.
What clan are we in again? The
Lupton.
You called it Lupton.
Divot?
Lupton.
No, like-
Technically, it's
Oh,
the town
Divm,
of
yeah.
Lupton, but because of Zacharias in honor of.
Well,
it's okay. I just wanted to know Divm.
Yeah.
And because he is Sir Divm. Great Sir Divm, do you have any injured from this massacre that happened?
Most injured are dead, the rest retreated.
Do they need any further treatment? I will be happy to oblige.
And when I say most are dead, I mean most of the camp that was left. Women and children.
I am aware of this, sir, and I am greatly sorry for your loss.
Fufi
Was there
tries
any
his
that
best
survived?
to look sad.
The few that survive have already been treated.
No, I meant the the survivors from the guys that attacked you.
No, the one that we got is dead. The rest fled
There's only
north.
one.
Well, sir, I promise you we will take a look into this matter.
I turn to Glim. We should go find where the others went.
Shh.
None of you can understand this, Dave. Oh no, you've got
David can.
comprehend languages.
I understand
I
this.
have comprehend language. I can understand what's
I
happening,
can.
but they can't understand me.
Clint can understand? Why can Clint understand?
Isn't he talking just normal?
No, he's talking Gorkish.
No, I meant the
Goofy.
guy that just said they went up north. We should.
That was
no,
Di- that
we
was
should
Divm.
probably.
Divm is
That was
speaking
Divm. and he's-
Gorkish
Oh,
because he is a Gork.
Everything
Okay, never
Caleb's
mind.
been talking has been.
yeah. I don't know what he's talking about. So
We will look into this matter and we shall try to solve it.
should probably learn Gorkish.
You. The pink skins are on thin ice. If you try to ambush our camp again, we will not be hesitant.
Fernal rolls her eyes.
We should leave.
The rest
We'll
of the
never
tribes
be
will
here.
know of this incident, including Garnel.
As he glares at Fernal.
Fernal rolls her eyes. Again, her eyes are just constantly spinning around.
Speaking to Fernal in common, do you have any way of sending a message
To Garnel?
to the tribes? Yes.
I mean, I can go to my tribe and talk to Garnel myself.
How far are they?
They're really close to our camp.
We will want to go talk to them.
Mm-hmm.
They're
Why would we
seven.
want to go talk?
They're 7 hours east of your camp, and you're 8 hours north.
Well, Sir Divm, I thank you greatly for your time. If you don't mind, we will be taking our leave.
Please.
And Terran stays behind as a beacon of peace.
As Fernal leaves, she says, "Please don't make us have to come here again." To Divum.
You don't make me bring you here.
She rolls her eyes. Oh, her eyes are gonna fly away at this
Watch
rate.
your manners!
I turn to Divim and I say in common, nice Allosaurus. And then he turns around and leaves.
He doesn't understand you, grunts, and just walks away.
So Clint would ask what happened there.
I narrowly avoided you all getting massacred.
Glim fills him in.
You guys made the idea to have us wait outside. This is your fault, if anything.
I thought it was a good idea, not to seem aggressive.
It works. We got out of the camp without having to make a trade, without having to burn the place down. Looks like it was already burned, but we didn't have to do that.
We
everything else
did.
seems to have worked out quite well, actually.
We did make a trade.
But what?
Yeah, we traded Terrence.
Wait,
Terrence is staying.
Where's that monk dude?
Terrence is staying behind to try to help calm things over.
But he's he's the one who keeps our food fresh.
Yes, but he was the best candidate to stay behind.
Now we don't have fresh food.
No, food
mean-
just won't last as long.
My
I'll
camp
give
and
you that
grounds
impression.
will still stay frozen for a while.
We don't have anything to freeze. You know what? We're just beside the point. Let's just get out of this place as fast as we can.
I'm down.
Okay.
I never thought that the guild artisan would come in clutch.
Guild artisan?
I'm a guild artisan,
Nice.
and I just did a diplomat's job.
Congratulations!
Hooray!
Yay! Woo! Yeah!
We don't have
Huzzah!
any charisma-based characters, do we?
Nope,
I am.
So is Foofy.
I have 12 in
I'm nothing but
charisma.
charm.
Oh, I'm charisma based? Oh, crap.
I have 14 in charisma.
So your destination is camp, correct?
Yep.
Yeah. Although
Uh,
we're gonna talk about what transpired on the way back, like the whole conversation.
okay.
Yeah.
type thing.
Trent, give me 3 d20s real quick, and then you can roleplay.
Oh, I forgot to mention to you guys. Foofy's eyes are purple.
Okay.
Wow.
All right, go ahead and do your play.
I'm just kind of holding my head because I now have a headache.
So they were attacked by other pinkskins. I mean, other members of our boat.
Yes, that
Why
they came
would
from
our
the
people-
north.
Why would our people attack them?
Well, a lot because our people, think orcs as monsters back home.
Oh yeah,
Not
sorry.
true.
I would have known that.
Not
Oh,
true?
Okay.
No, they're the
not true.
paladins of light. They're the greatest people on the planet. I mean, on the
Orcs,
land.
yeah, orcs are hot-headed and very, very temperamental, but they are genuinely good people.
Okay, never mind.
Um,
I didn't know that.
Their problem is probably with the goblinoids.
Yeah, goblins probably pissed them off.
The goblins were made around at the same time as the orcs, but they were darker. They tended to turn to evil deeds more than orcs ever did.
Because yeah, and there's this weird Gizbat character flying around.
Not at your time period,
Oh,
Jackson.
yeah, yeah. Okay.
Well, all I know is we need to
I
go.
was just making a reference.
All I know is we need to send a message to the tribes, and then we need to head north to find them.
Well, they part way north.
Well, Joe, who's gonna send the message?
I have. Do we still have the interpreter lady that we got at the one village?
Oh, no. She got killed.
Karina?
She died.
Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, Karina's
no,
gone.
she's super dead.
She and her dad are dead.
The whole fam's dead.
Who all in camp? Who all in camp knows Gorkish?
Me?
Glim raises a hand.
I can understand it.
Should probably learn it.
Anyone else?
Uh,
DM.
I think that was it. Cornwick can do Cornwick.
I can make scrolls of language speaking.
Oh, that's good. That's useful. Cornwick, you're still very useful.
Yes, people have been afraid of my scrolls since Dragon turned into a wolf.
Oh. Oh,
I think people would enjoy that.
jeez.
Also,
Cornwick.
Zacharias turned into a fish.
Oh,
Ironically,
yeah, I
got eaten by a
remember that.
shark.
Yeah, that was
Oh
funny.
wait, so have Caleb? So have Clint has Clint seen the camp yet or no?
Yeah, he's been there a few times.
Few times.
Yep.
I don't think I've ever role played there. Okay.
What's the leader of the camp's name?
Who?
Old dude.
Oh,
Ulfric.
Ulfric.
Ulfric and I just immediately forgot the wizard's name.
Cornwick.
Cornwick. Ulfric and Cornwick, why don't you guys head after we get a night's sleep? Why don't you guys head to the other tribes and send messages? The rest of us will go look up. The rest of us will go look up north.
I would
for
rather
the
not.
rest.
I'd like to stay at home, to be honest.
Can you make a scroll from home and have Cornwick take it?
So
I
who else
don't
do
know.
we have?
No. We could send the goblin. What's his name?
Krugig.
Krugig. Would you like to go back to Garnel with a message?
Sure, I could do that.
There's your answer, Goodle.
I did not know that we even had a goblin. I am sorry.
Yeah,
Who's racist here?
It's been too long since we played. I forget who's
In
all.
the characters NPC tab, you have a list of your NPCs.
Yeah.
I tend to keep it to the chat box.
So would I have known any of the other characters like Zacharias and Dredge, by the way?
No, Zacharias was dead before you showed up.
And I wouldn't know Dredge because he left.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just wondering.
Um.
And I guess I really didn't know Karina because she died on the battle I came in.
So as you're walking, about 6 hours later, the sun's starting to go down.
Great.
We're like 2 hours from
2
camp.
hours
You're
from
about-
home. We should keep moving.
Correct.
Let's
Are we
get
being?
home.
By the way, are we being followed by them?
Do you want to give me a perception check?
I have +5 to persuasion.
Furno will look.
I didn't notice nothing.
Haha.
I was preoccupied with something else.
Fernal and Glim, you don't see any traces of anybody that seems to may or may not be following you. However, as you're looking back, a few of the other members looking ahead sees a dead bear up in the distance. Not a bear. There's no bears on this island. A dead wolf.
Is that a dragon?
What?
No, that's a wolf.
Is that a bad sign?
There are many dead wolves. That would be an even worse sign.
What does the
Must-
wolf look like?
See what killed it.
Exactly. Andrew, go look at it. Andrew will go over and look at the wolf.
As Ander gets closer, he starts to notice the wolf is missing large patches of fur, as well as he gets around bushes and trees, he sees that there are several of them.
This wolf isn't alone.
We should try to get home.
Does he notice anything different, like the
Were
black
there any
oozy
wounds
stuff,
on the thing?
or-
How close are you getting?
Oh, he's getting pretty close to them. Staying within eyesight of the party, though, like within 100 feet or so. Of
No, you'd be within eyesight because they can see the first one.
course. So he gets
Yeah.
close to the first one to get a better look at it.
As you get closer, you see where the fur is missing are large black spots.
All right. Can I discern that if this is the same sickness that I've noticed on other evil creatures before?
It's
that
not
was
demon
spreading.
blight, if that's what you're asking.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm asking. All right.
They look like
Dark.
burn spots?
No.
I may have an
Dark
idea as what it is. These things were
Oh,
more
I'm
than...
gonna use detect good and evil.
Okay.
Oops, sorry, I didn't mean for that to be on advantage.
What do I
You
sense?
there's no aberrations, celestials, fees, fae, undead, or anywhere within
Oh.
30 feet of you.
Okay,
Just get
that's my
closer.
bad. Oh wait,
You can
It's
concentrate
all-
for 10 minutes though, so you're good. Just keep
I
getting
guess
them closer.
okay. Oh, I thought it was demons too. Okay, I'm wrong.
I'm too tired to even take a sample.
If it was a demon, it would detect it because those are fiends.
Yeah. All right. I tell them that there's nothing to worry about.
All right. So you just walk over them, head home.
Did Ander notice anything different when he got closer to them? Like,
Just
did
that
he notice why he had to do that?
no, they have large black spots. Then the spots where the spots where their skin is black is they have missing fur.
Do they smell?
They smell a little bit. They've been dead for a couple hours.
Is there a direction
Couple
where-
hours, and they're missing patches of fur, and I'm gonna look
give
around
me
for any
perception.
track.
Yeah, give me a perception check. And if you want to do tracks, you can do survival as well. Not you, Glim.
Oh.
Stop.
I can take a look
Here's
for
the
traps.
survival and the perception. There you go.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh wait,
Wow.
I'm lucky, so I gotta reroll that.
Okay, go ahead.
it's just funny because
Lucky.
2 dice showed up on my screen and they both ended
Not
up being 1.
lucky.
Oh gosh.
What the heck is
What's
going
going
Why
on?
you
on?
rolled
Keep
twice?
doing that? It's probably because I have 2 character sheets open. Sorry.
Oh,
Okay.
I can fix that.
makes
But it
sense.
should show both of them, right? I don't know.
Well, it only shows up once in the chat though, so there you go.
I don't know what's going on. Oh! It's because it did re-roll your 1.
What?
Oh, it did! It says it rolled 2 ones!
You rolled 3 1s in a row!
And I thought my 2 ones in a row were bad.
Oh, that's terrible. Simply
Auto
abysmal.
lucky.
Yeah, you
It's
have
auto lucky.
you have your halfling luck turned on the
It
character
does
sheet.
that?
Yeah, so you rolled 3 ones.
In a row.
And your second one or your third one ended up being re-rolled to get your 17.
No, I did the 17 roll.
No, David, if you hover over the number.
Yeah.
Why are you rolling a Constitution save?
No, you old beeswax.
Alrighty. Well, if you hold your thing like over the 17, it'll tell you rolling 1d20 RO is less than 1 plus 3 equals. It'll show you a 1.
Plus 14 plus 3.
The 1 is your crit. The 14 was the auto lucky that kicked in to re-roll that 1.
We can math.
Yep. And just above that was a 1
Math
and
good.
a 1.
Math good.
Oh,
Math.
so I rolled 2 1s, so technically the 1 should stand for the
Yeah.
perception.
Correct.
The 17 should be disregarded.
Correct.
Unless you want to retroactively spend like an inspiration to make the 17 the thing.
It's true. Do you want to do that?
Well, I don't play Ender very often, so yeah, I'll use the inspiration to make it the 17 instead.
Okay, you have the 17. You also notice that all of their teeth seem to have fallen out, or at least most of them.
So they're like rotted?
And their eyes are sort of bulgy and seem to be bleeding.
Rotted out.
They're not
Oh
rotted
man,
out.
I
They're
wish I
bulgy
chose.
and bleeding.
Bulgy,
Wish I
bleeding,
chose that spell that
teeth
let me see.
gone. Got black spots all over them. I'm gonna back away from them now.
Okay.
And return back to the party. We should make a detour around these things.
Should we make
They
sure?
only died within the last couple hours.
Which way did they come from?
There's a bunch of dead wolves up there.
You
We
had
need to go
a
around them.
Well,
sorry. Your survival check would have gotten you that they came from the east towards the lake.
They came from the east towards
that's
the
not
lake.
good.
Maybe they drank something in the lake.
Remember one of the skull heads went down the lake?
River.
The river.
Down the river, which I believe feeds the lake, yes?
Nope, that river is to the east.
Yeah, and the lake's to the east.
So
Sorry.
do we want
The lake is to the west. My apologies. They came from the west.
Either way,
Okay.
we should still go around these wolves.
Yes.
Yeah,
Maybe
you're
we
probably
can
right.
check out what's in the west a little bit too, but I personally am going to go around the wolves.
We should go
Yeah.
around. There's no time for detours.
Let's go.
Yes, there is. There's time for detours.
No, I mean no time to go look more into this.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, I don't really care what happened to the wolves.
Okay.
Let's go around then.
All right. Which direction are you going around?
To the east, away from the lake.
Yeah, okay. So that takes you an extra 2 hours to get home.
Oh. So oh, jeez. It's dark.
Yeah, it's well past dark at this point. It's
I use light to light our way.
It's about midnight as you get
Yeah,
back.
you can use light multiple times, so you can like give everyone a light of their own.
Yeah.
No. Light can only be on one thing at a time.
It's not concentration.
Well, I
No,
used
but
on
it
my
says-
It
map
says in the
and I'll lead
text.
the way.
Oh.
Just make it for, if you want, you can make it for Glim's mace, and then you can just hold it up like a torch.
But hey, guys, guess
All
what?
right.
I also have the light cantrip.
Okay, we got 2 lights. We're good.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay. So you make lights, head back to camp, midnight. You get back. Nothing seems to be out of the ordinary. Something seems to have dug up one of your mushroom farms.
Boo!
Maybe it was the wolves.
No! No!
What looks like
not
mushroom-
the mushrooms, not
like-
Carrie and Jilly and baby! Ulfric starts crying over his
Goodle's immediately just going
Not
inside
Ulfric,
and
Poofy.
Goodle's going inside and going to bed.
Yeah.
There's just like piles of dirt everywhere.
Does it look like claw marks or just like shovels?
Who's
Or...
taking?
They
Who's
were not.
taking the first watch?
It's more like something was burrowing.
Hmm.
We got moles.
Who's taking the first watch?
Glim will. He
Can
can
I
ex-
see, before I go to sleepy, can I identify if these are something that's going to be like a recurring?
Give
Like
me
an underground creature.
give me a survival.
Oofus.
You're having a hard time. The dirt, as it was dug up, seemed to fill in other holes, and you can't really find a hole that wasn't tampered with in some form or
What are you
fashion.
looking for?
I just want to see what it is.
Yeah, well, it's probably some sort of prairie dog or something.
Can I
Prairie
make
dog.
knowledge nature to see if I can identify what it
Could I assist with survival?
Well, you can't figure out what the tracks are, so you can't really figure out what the...
Oh. Well, just like based on what, like the holes and stuff. Or is that just
They're
not?
just holes.
Okay.
You can also make a
You can
survival
check it out
glim if you'd like.
tomorrow. Or probably put like some sort of fence around the other farm.
You're pretty sure the holes were dug around from the surface. So something came over here, dug, and then walked away.
Something took it from us. There weren't no prairie dogs from the underground.
Well, that's good to hear. We can hunt this thing down then.
Are there many footprints that have left a trail?
Yep, you see them heading north. Sort of a northwest.
Maybe there are other pink skins that come and visit our camp and took our food.
They are animal.
What? Oh, no.
They are animal tracks.
We are pigskins.
I don't know why we call ourselves the Pigskins now. Is it just because everyone else calls us Pigskins? Whatever. I will talk philosophy later. I'm going to bed.
Glim goes and climbs the tower, sits on it,
All right. And you do so.
takes a sacrifice.
I prefer to sleep in a tent.
The night passes fairly peacefully.
Sleep.
In the morning, everyone wakes up. Jeeves is cooking some food for everybody.
So what is our plan?
I just had an
Who's
idea.
heading
Oh.
to the north?
Oh, never mind. He's...
I'll relieve you. Go eat breakfast.
Glim climbs down and what's left behind, you see a little wooden box.
Were you just carving?
Yeah, he was just carving. He's tinkering.
Okay.
Well, I think I'm ready for some more adventure.
Adventure?
Wait,
Yes.
what happened to going east?
Aye, we should go and inform the clansmen of this.
What? I thought the goblin was going to tell the clansmen why we headed up north.
Crooked goes to Garnel. Garnel spreads the word.
Yeah, but were we going north or are we going east? We've said
We're going
both.
north to find the skins, right? The other
Mhm.
people of our boat.
It's what's more
Are other
important,
people?
the pink skins or the gnolls?
Oh, I don't know what happened with the nose.
Oh.
I didn't hear.
Did they ever say how long the nose were going to be gone for?
A
There
few
was one
months.
problem. There's one problem. The gnolls aren't gone.
They aren't.
No, we ended up fighting some.
That's a good point.
Well, of
That
course they're
may
not
also-
gone. They don't just disappear. Other animals.
That may also want to be shared with the. That may also want to be shared with the rest of the tribes. Is that the gnolls are not gone.
First of all, right. Well, connected to the nose, then. Do we know what the white hairs are?
Glim's
Yes,
stroking
Have
his
no
beard.
They're
idea.
a draw, right?
Wait, would we know that, Caleb?
You
guys-
fought them
yeah.
at the
Yeah,
river.
we fought some of them.
Oh, you get okay. I didn't. I don't.
Can you tell me how that idiot Divm thought we were like the Whiteskins?
No. I understand what he was talking about. Except I wasn't there, so I don't really know.
It makes sense, but also really stupid.
His logic is flawed.
Was this legal in your place?
We don't really have laws.
They only did what they saw was right, and we can't get mad at them for that. But for now, we should avoid stepping on
Well, they're
toes.
gonna come back next time the Whiteskins attack, and this time we'll actually have to do the frickin' trial.
That's why I say north is a little bit more precedent than east.
Yeah.
Because if the gnolls and the demon thing won't happen again for a few more months, then we've got time to investigate our other boat members.
Our other crewmen.
Yes.
And not to
other
mention,
party people.
not to mention, we would rather have Divm as an ally than an enemy.
The whole reason we're here in the first place.
Yeah, I prefer not to be eaten by a dinosaur.
I agree.
I still want to throw a Molotov down the Allosaur's throat. That's
Fernal,
just me.
Fernal would also know
Please don't.
dinosaurs are more prevalent in the north.
There are lots of dinosaurs in the north, so you might get to throw one down an Allosaurus.
It would be fine with me. After yesterday, I am perfectly okay with this.
Well, is it decided then? Andrew, you're good at hunting for food, so you should stay here and get more food for the camp. Alright. And, Fernal, you wanted to... Well, you know about the lands north. You can help guide us, and I've been there before. Goodle, you want to throw the fire down the Allosaur. Let's do it. And, Clem. Want to come
Krugi.
with us? We could use your might. And Clint, what's Clint again? What class is Clint?
I'm a cleric.
He's a cleric, alright. We could use your healing as well.
Krugi,
Yes,
Okay.
yes, that's me.
please make sure to tell the clan leaders that there has been some issues with some pinkskins from the north that are not tied to us, and that
Not
the
tied to
north
Lupton.
and that the gnolls are not gone. Just tell them to be on guard.
The
All right.
gnolls are made in the east.
They're always
Can you
gone
do-
after 5 months after the celebration, though.
We ran into some yesterday.
Aye.
Not yesterday, the day before.
I remember you talking
Weren't we
about
on
it. I
their
was just
territory though?
surprised.
Weren't we on their territory?
We were in their territory, but still.
So
They should have been
wouldn't
gone,
it
though.
Not be wouldn't it?
They normally
Not
disappear
right.
from their territory.
Oh, they do. Okay.
Yes.
Please, please tell
The
the
demon thing's been coming faster, hasn't it?
please just tell the camp leaders that they need to be prepared.
Will do.
He like leans forward, lifts up his arms, and just takes off sprinting.
Rest of us, I say we head north. When the heck did I become the
Alright.
leader of this party? I'm a
I don't
freaking
know.
combat
You
man.
just
When
can't
did I...
take control.
Yeah.
Anyone
I can't
else
take
want to
control.
Anyone else want to make the decisions I beat after yesterday?
Zacharias
really
used to
care
make
about
good
the
decisions.
Who's that?
Here.
Goodle looks a little depressed for a second. He was a,
Well, we should go to the
Why is
north.
everyone so
Find
sad?
the others. Let's all
he
go.
was a good man. Let us leave.
Oh.
We can talk more about him on the way.
We might have some more adventure.
All right. I was always saying we should just go north. So, let's go.
Okay.
Doobie-doobie-doo.
So you start to head north. North is where the wolf corpses are.
Oh.
Looks like we're gonna pass them.
Making sure we go around them again.
Can we try to like avoid Divm territory, or is there like no?
Going north is Divm territory, unless you want to go all the way east to Yargog territory. That's like-
Let's just go north. That
That's
way
like
they
across
know
a
we're
fourth of
heading.
the island. Yeah.
Let's just head north, and that way they know we're heading towards the other tribe to see what's happening.
If
We
we,
should
run into
just
any
be-
patrols, we
we should-
should. Well, if we were going back to Divm, they said they didn't want to see us again.
What is this?
We should just every like 10
Well,
seconds
let's not
shout,
go to the
we're
camp,
going
let's
to the
just
very
walk."
north.
That's the river.
That's a river. Okay.
Every 10 seconds we should just say, we're going very north. So they don't get the wrong idea.
No, it's not gonna work.
Can we go
Let's just
northwest?
walk and keep going.
Northwest would take you by the lake, if you'd like.
We're not gonna go that way.
Sure.
We're not going to drink the lake water. Because we're smart enough to not.
All right, let's go. I say let's just pass by them. I don't.
Okay.
I'm not the one that's gonna. Well, that's my decision. I don't know what you guys say.
So you are
This is a
walking.
democracy, not a
If
leadership.
there's more adventurers, expeditioners in the north that came and attacked the Divm, it's our right, it's our responsibility to go and find them and talk to them.
Yeah, that's why I say
That's the
we
whole
just
reason
passed.
we're here, so we have to do this.
Yeah.
So
That
yeah,
way.
we should go by the lake, avoiding those wolf corpses.
Yeah. Let's go.
All right. So
We
you
do it.
make your way to the lake, and then you start walking across.
Does the lake look off?
As you get to the lake, it looks as crystal as it's ever been.
Oh, good. Nothing wrong with the lake.
I wouldn't trust it still. As Goodle has flashbacks to Xander.
To Zacharias,
Zacharias, yeah.
Xander.
eaten by shark.
Wrong campaign.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Zacharias.
So you make your way north from the lake. You come to the river that marks the area towards Knoll territory. And you start.
We should
All right,
constantly
let's
have an
go.
eye out for any Divm patrols.
Mhm.
And
So,
yeah,
is
that's-
Glim a map maker?
Yes.
Glim's a tinkerer, but he also studies in cartography.
Okay. Who? Oh, so it's just Glim who knows maps.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess he'd have a map. Yes, he would have a map.
I knew Dredge was a map maker, but he kind of left.
Yeah.
Just
yeah,
wondering.
So
Okay.
Glenn is experienced in cartography, so he gets to look at the map, but the rest of us don't get to.
Yeah.
I mean, you can look at the map, but you probably can't read it.
Oh, Caleb, I have access to the map. I'm looking at it right now.
You're a
okay.
cartographer too, aren't you?
No, that was Dredge.
Oh. What is
Right player,
Clint?
wrong character.
What was Clint?
Clint was. I don't remember.
He's a whistler.
You don't have it written down anywhere.
I guess I didn't choose.
Choose one.
I guess I'll just be a cartographer,
Sounds good.
I
so you don't
forgot
have to change anything.
to mention this, but Foofy is an Outlander, and as an Outlander, he gets to feature Wanderer.
We're not doing background features.
Got it. Okay.
We
so
replaced them with the other special
We
features.
replaced them with the other things. Yeah. All right.
What was
That's fine.
Foofy's?
His biologist.
Oh, yeah,
Also, that
biologist.
doesn't really make sense. It should have been like botanist because he's super interested in mushrooms, but it's fine.
I'm a botanist.
Yeah. So you make your way. So you're heading towards the Divm camp. Are you avoiding the camp itself? You were saying you wanted to maybe flag down a patrol.
Keep an eye out for
We're
patrol
not gonna
to
flag
avoid.
down. We're just gonna keep walking.
You're gonna avoid patrols.
If we can hide
No,
from
we're
the
just-
patrol,
If we
We
see
can
a
hide
patrol,
from
we'll
them,
talk to
just walk
them.
by.
But if we don't see a patrol, it's not no skin off our nose.
So
Yeah, it's best.
you talk about
it's
it
best
because I'm
not
getting
to-
two different messages.
It's best not to avoid them because if we avoid them, we'll look suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so let's just walk. But if you see them, we'll say hi. If we don't see them, it's no skin off our nose. So let's just keep going.
Okay.
I will help.
if we see them, then we should tell them that we're going to investigate why the Pinkskins
White
attacked
Skins.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Hopefully that will convince them.
You make your way to another lake, or not lake, river. But at some points it becomes like a small lake.
Oh,
Okay, we should probably cross the little areas that we can.
Yeah, you can find that there's an actual like sort of path that's been made, presumably from the Divm
Okay.
camp, that leads directly to a ford that you can cross fairly easily.
All right, we head over there.
You do so.
Wonder how they got how the other Whiteskins got past to their camp.
Maybe they lobbed over.
And once you cross the river,
we have that placed. Oh, never mind.
it is marked. Yep. Once you cross over the river, you now know you are no longer in Gork territory.
All right, so we got to be on our guard. Team.
Where do you want to go?
Yeah. We're gonna head to where we think they went.
Is there any mountains beyond the river that we can see? Because even though
There's
the
mountains to the east.
Okay. What's
Sorry.
directly north?
Sorry, west. Gosh dang it.
East? I thought you said west.
Yes, there are mountains
Shut
to
up.
the west, sort of the northwest, and to the northeast, the area seems to smooth out more.
Hmm.
We might want to. Where do you think they would go?
Is there any smoke pluming up right now?
No.
North.
You don't see
Northbound.
any.
Hmm.
Let's head northwest.
To be something towards the mountains.
I believe they might be near the mountains.
Glib nods.
Wait, where was the camp?
Where was what camp?
Where was the camp? Like on the map?
Whose camp?
The Divm camp.
You should be able to see it. It should be right here.
Oh,
Can you not see this?
yeah. Yeah, I can. Okay.
Okay.
So let's head this
Yeah, we'll head
that
northwest.
Okay. Give me 2d20s, Brody. Oh. Okay.
Cool. Good
Uh,
job, Brody.
Doubles, roll again.
No, I'll just have one of them be a thing.
So another.
No. So you walk about 2 hours, and the area's getting a lot more. How do you say it? A lot more steeper. There's actually starting to be little mountains as you're starting to move, and the mountains only get bigger off in the distance.
Should
so
we keep heading this way?
You're starting to have to sort of go around cliff faces and navigate sort of not treacherous rocky areas, but fairly steep spots.
Well, before it gets too steep,
Yeah.
Glim would tell around and say, I feel like it's only going to get steeper from. We can either go follow the ledge of the mountain, go northeast, and he points in that direction, yonder this way, or we can go and make tread and see what the valley will take us up into the mountain.
How adventurous was the people? Were they rock climbers? Does anyone remember from the ship?
They were the Adventurers Guild.
Yeah, I don't know. They could have gone either way. That's the
Survivally
problem.
speaking, they need to have water, shelter, and some sort of food. Perhaps
Yeah.
going
Is it more? Which way is more foresty?
this way.
At this point, you've actually risen above some of the tree line. Looking this way, you can actually see a lot further than usual. You can see that there's a small lake over in this direction, and you can't really see past that. And
Well, if there's a
up this way, there's like another sort of lake that leads behind a mountain.
well, let's head to this lake first, and then we can head to that lake and then head up.
Okay.
That's possible.
All right.
Yeah, let's do it. So this lake first. So then we turn and go northeast.
Okay, so you walk for another hour. As you're sort of getting down off of a ledge and you sort of walk towards the tree line, you see what looks like a puddle of white, not a puddle, but like a white sort of thing. Sorry, just up ahead. It has leaves and stuff in it.
It's the Yeti.
It
I
looks
don't know.
Like a
it-
spider web.
It does no.
It's-
It looks it's liquidy, but it's compact and like risen off of the ground, so it's like together.
Is it an ooze?
So it's like ore.
It's kind of oozy.
I will. I'm gonna look around, see if there's any
Uh,
more of them.
You don't see anything
Is it just the one?
Ooh,
as far as you can see.
What do
Well,
you
then I
think
will
that
shoot it with
is?
firebolt, or a ray of frost, actually, if I'm close enough.
60
Technically,
feet. Sure. Yeah.
Actually, 120 feet because of my
Oh,
You
Um,
suck.
you
spell
missed.
sniper.
You also
Oh,
roll that with
well.
disadvantage actually because it's a ranged
Did I?
attack. Yeah, roll it with it. Roll it one more time
Why?
because
See if you get a nat 1.
How far away is it?
it's only about 60 feet.
It's laying on the ground. You're making
Why
a
are you
ranged spell attack against a prone thing.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, I thought you said it was raised off the ground a little bit.
It is raised off the ground a little bit.
It's like a mound.
Like if you were to put your phone down, flat on
Oh,
its
it's
face.
that small?
It's not phone size. It's like person sized.
Oh,
It also seems
so
to have limbs.
It's like a
Does it look
mound.
like a person?
No,
No.
it doesn't.
Why did you shoot it?
Why? Didn't hit it.
Your beam goes directly over it and freezes some area behind it. You see it start to ripple.
Careful now.
What did you do? Why did you shoot it?
Because I don't trust it.
A part of it, like where you would assume the head would be, starts to arise, and you see a melty face.
Ugh.
Did I try
Can
to
I use
identify this?
insight to see what it is?
None of you would actually know what this is. It's impossible.
Okay.
Glim shouts, "Hello!"
Help me!
No, he's. I'm dealing D&D.
Help you how?
I'm injured.
More than injured.
No thanks to you.
What happened?
They.
And it collapses again.
What?
Blob.
Alright, someone go look at it. Clint, you're
uh,
Claire, go.
What? I'm
Glim
gonna
will
just
go
use
up.
healing
It's
word
injured.
and
Go
see if I
heal
can
it. I don't
heal it.
know. Figure it out.
I'm gonna use healing word right where I am and try to heal it.
Okay, so Glim starts walking up as Clint's using.
I'm not working up. I'm just using healing word.
Yeah,
I'm
but
staying
Glim's
where I
going
am.
up.
Yeah,
Glim's
so
going.
Oh, Glim. Oh, Glim. Okay. Clint, Glim.
so you
Same
use
thing.
healing word, and the creature thing is enveloped in the light, and it seems to take on a slightly. It seems to condense on itself a little bit, almost becoming more solid.
Okay, wait. Do I need to roll?
Yes, you do. I
D4,
actually need
yeah.
to know how much that
Yeah.
did.
How are you feeling?
Better.
Are you normally this goopy?
No, you are the companions of Drage.
Right?
Whoa! How did you know that?
Who's
'Cause
that?
They have him.
Who's they?
The Drow.
All right, let's go talk to him. I start walking up to him now.
Wait, who's
No, you're
Drake?
weak. We'll tell you later. But where are the drow at?
It lifts up like one of its like arm-looking limbs and sort of waves, and then puts it back down.
Didn't
Do
we
I-
hear something about Drow doing horrible experiments?
I walk towards the thing,
You heard that, yeah.
so I am
What
close enough.
are you?
I am a creation of dragons. I am built to
Okay.
take on the shapes of others and serve them.
You're a
Shapeshifter.
shapeshifter?
Can you serve us?
Why do you look like this now?
She or it looks it looks at Fernal almost like about to say something, and then Fufi interrupts with, "What are you doing? What are you now?"
So why do you look like this?
This is my base form. I'm too injured to take on another.
Okay.
Do I need to touch you?
If you could provide me with more healing, and do you know how to cure demon blight?
Uh,
That stuff. I believe a restoration spell would work.
I wish I took that disease spell. Maybe next level.
What spells have you taken? Because you might have something. No, you don't actually.
I have a lot of healing spells.
Actually, you're doing the sorcerer version, right? Of cleric.
No.
My special sorcerer
No,
version.
life. Am I doing a special sorcerer?
Yeah, where you know spells and then you can cast them spontaneously.
Yes, I thought I was.
Okay.
Was I?
Then
I don't remember.
That's fine. I guess you are now, but because
Okay.
it doesn't look like you're preparing them. So.
Okay.
So the Gorks would have actually taught you how to cure the first stage of Demon Blight because you were with them for a week.
Oh, I was with them.
So go ahead and add Lesser Restoration to your spell list.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's the restoration.
And you you know this will only work on the first stage of Demon Blight.
Well, what stage is he at?
Only the first, I promise. Please.
what's your name?
I use it.
You use Lesser. Okay, perfect. Thank you. My name is Kira.
Kira?
Yes.
Well, Kira, you're lucky we came along to save you.
You guys have.
And... What?
You were talking.
Of course, yes. Well, you're lucky we came along to help you, and now we require information about Drage. What was that about Drage?
Drage. He's been searching for a way to restore his own form. And he was sort of. He didn't like the gnolls. So he went searching for help to restore his form, but the dragons won't work with him. The drow said they would help him. I tried to stop them, but they just took him.
I touch her and use Cure Wound.
Perfect. Roll that.
As he's casting this, Glim asks, now tell us where exactly they are at.
The drow are all over this area. This is their territory.
Well, do you know what village or the campsite they went to?
They have an entrance to their underworld to the north. I can take you there.
Glim points out on the map. Do you recognize it anywhere here?
You don't have the entire north of the map is not filled in. It'll be right around here-ish, and she'll point on a blank part of the paper.
Oh.
So.
Might you go and see other fleshy-colored people like us?
But did I roll Cure Wound or no? No, I didn't.
Didn't roll, no. There's a camp of you pinkskins to the northeast.
Oh, that's where we're going.
Is it along the way?
Around there-ish.
Can you take us there and then to the drow?
They'll attack me there. They're not like you. They're not tolerant.
Well,
what do you mean they're not tolerant? Weren't they on the same ship as us? I'm pretty sure there were different species there.
We were sent on an expedition to... What was the purpose of it?
Explore.
We were just sent to explore.
No, their camp has been raided by many drows and demons. They've begun to not trust the rest of the island.
I see.
They've sort of gone with burn it all policy. What a
I understand.
Figures. That's what they would do.
If you can still guide us part of the way, we won't ask you to go as far as to go and cause you harm, but after that, we'd like to go and figure out where the drow are, and then that way you may go return to your people that you serve.
At this point, Clint has finished casting a spell to healer hit, and then it thanks him. Thank you. It starts to condense, and its color starts to change to more of a pink color.
Okay.
Its
I
eyes.
raised my hands up. I didn't do it.
Its eyes get some blue to them, like a human's eye, and it starts to grow long brown hair. And
Fascinating.
a woman stands up. You notice that leaves have sprouted from her skin to cover her sensitive areas.
Thank God.
All right.
So she's not nude. She's just wearing leafy clothing.
Thank you.
She's a nymph?
No, not a nymph. I'm just a shapeshifter. I can change clothes as well. I can be anything, and the leaves start fusing together to make a sort of a cloth robe similar to what Fufi's wearing.
If I tear that off, does that hurt you?
Yes, that is part of my body, please. And she covers herself.
No, I didn't do it. I was just asking. I was totally asking. I wasn't gonna do it. I was just asking.
You could have put it a little nicer, a little more delicate.
Sorry. I don't know.
Well, what was your name again?
Kira.
Kira.
My name is Glim.
Yes,
Clint.
Yes, Klim. Nice to meet you.
My name is Holdenarian Fufi.
What was that echo?
That was some pretty cool effects.
That was my headset. My dad threw something at me.
Holdenarian Fufi, yes. Good to meet you, and yes.
Did I say my name? Who's left?
I'm Fernal.
Fernal. Good to meet you, yes.
And my name is Goodle.
Yes. How are you doing, Goodle?
I'm doing all right. How about you?
Yes, no problems.
Just been having some internet connection issues, but that's it.
Okay. Don't know what that means, but all right.
How did you get injured in here now?
I tried to prevent them from taking Drage, and they attacked me. Drage included. It seems he did not want to go back.
Why were you trying to help Dredge? What is Dredge?
Drage is a dragon. I serve all dragons.
A big dragon?
No, a little person dragon right now.
He's a person dragon?
Wait,
Yes.
How much do I know of dragons?
I don't know. It's up to you, I guess.
I guess
Wait, was
I've
Dredge...
heard about them.
Yeah.
Was Dredge the one dude who came to camp looking for food?
No, Dredge was the Dragonborn that was helping you guys.
Yeah,
Oh.
But my character doesn't know Dredge, so I'm just playing it off like that.
Yeah.
Unless you guys told me about him.
Yeah, no, the drow are promising Drage the restoration of his form, and he kind of...
How much do we know that of the fallen form? Because you told me
Nothing.
that there wasn't... we know nothing?
Oh, there's almost nothing is known about the fallen form of dragons. You didn't even know Drage was a dragon.
Yeah. So, how big was he? How did they manage to bring a dragon like that to them? I don't know how big.
Drage isn't a dragon right now. He wants to be a dragon again.
Yes.
Anyway, so the drow took Drage after a fight with you and Drage, with you against them.
Yes.
They took him, and now they are where where? Did you tell us where? Oh, you pointed on the map.
Glim points to the blank spaces on the map. Here, and then further down south here is where our missing pinkskins could be.
Well, the camp is closer by, right?
The camp is actually a little further, and you have to go around a lake to get to it.
Oh. Does she inform us of the lake?
Yeah, she'll tell you.
Well, seems like we're having one or the other decision.
I think we should talk to the camps.
Why don't we just make a choice by ourselves? It's not like they like us at all.
Well, we could. We couldn't get help to get Drage. I mean, well, I don't know. Let's put it to a vote.
Well, let me put it in two different ways. If we go to the camp, we may be able to go and convince them to go and help us save Dredge. Then may not go and be convincing that well easy. I would think we should go and find Dredge first and see if we can save him. Then after that, maybe we go and have a little backup, if he's still willing and able, going after the camp.
I think talking or getting Drage is best. We can't have the camp won't help us.
Yeah.
Same. If what
I-
Kira says here is true, that they become racist to everything on the island, then they definitely won't help us get Drage.
No, but it'd be
Yeah.
better to let them know that they should not be attacking the other comps.
Well, that's
Well,
all
if
they
they've
know.
been plagued by
Attacks.
demons and whatnot, they might be too scared to even listen to us.
We are fellow people of the party. They may be willing.
What time is
I
it?
don't know. Are
Considering-
there other shapeshifters that have attacked them?
If they were, they wouldn't know.
Because if Kira went over looking like she does right now, I'm guessing they if they were in the right mind, they wouldn't have attacked her.
It's about 4 p.m.
The sun will be setting soon. A smart idea.
We
Sorry.
should just probably head to Dredge.
Be too dark before we get
A
there.
dragon would be awesome to have on our side.
I agree. But it'll still be too dark before we can get there.
And also, you mentioned that my form. They've been employing. They know about me at this point, and so they have been employing some of their magic users to double check their parties when they come back.
Have you been infiltrating their camp before?
I needed to see what was going on. I needed to know how much of a threat they were. I wasn't trying to harm them in any way.
Could I incite that?
Hey, did you ever come to our camp?
Of course I haven't. I don't know who you are.
All right.
But how would you know Drage?
Because
Well,
he's
she
a
said-
dragon?
She serves all dragons.
No, you
Exactly.
said when he arrived that Drage was our companion. How would you know he was our companion if you've never met us before?
I've just seen you. I didn't want to approach.
Insight?
But, no,
Yeah, you
that's
can go
my
ahead and
question.
roll an
How
insight.
do you know
Oh,
Drage
we-
was us?
Can you also turn into animals too?
I
Can
could.
I roll an insight on this?
You could.
Have you ever turned into an animal?
Yes, many.
So that's probably how she saw us.
Foofy and Glim don't really sense anything odd about her. She seems to be genuine.
Yeah, that seems legit.
Well, tell you what, Kira. If you're able to go and turn into an animal, how about you go and hide beyond the camp and beyond the walls of where the pigskins lie as an animal for the evening, and we'll try to go and take shelter there, and then we go on our way in the morning.
I'm
'Cause
not so sure we can go to the shelter. I don't know if they'll even trust us.
Yeah, it's true, I barely trust most of people anyway, but it never hurts to ask.
We are of their expedition. They
But
should
she
trust
kind of
us.
makes it sound like something bad's gonna happen to the dragon.
It's true. Maybe the drow could try doing experiments on him.
The Drow were known for turning people into demons.
It's true. But we are in the
So,
land of the demon
If
and
they
the drow.
have a demon dragon, what would that do to us?
Very bad things. We should go save Drage. I would think we should do that.
Once I show
All
you
right,
to
I'm
wherever we're going, I need to return to the dragons and inform them of Drage's treachery.
What?
Then let's put it to a vote then. Who would like to go and save Dredge, and who would like to go for the camp?
Wait, hold on. Kira, you said Drage is treacherous?
Yes, he went with them willingly. Even attacked me.
He went with the Drows willingly.
Yes. They've poisoned
Well,
his mind.
Why would we want to save him then?
I don't know. He is your guys' friend.
They poisoned his mind. They're controlling him.
They make
I
him
have
think
an
that
idea.
they can help him return to his own form, old form. Anything they turn him into will not be what he, will not be him anymore.
I still
That's very
stand for the
true.
vote.
Save Dredge. I prefer
Hold
not
on,
to
I want
handle
to put
a
another
demon
card on the
dragon.
table here. The dragons, Kira, you work for the dragons?
Yes?
Would it be possible for us to talk to the dragons and have them help us fight these drow?
Yes.
And stop them from making more demons?
She pauses for a second.
And that would save the rest of the island, wouldn't it?
They wouldn't help you directly, but
Of
they
course not.
are more than willing to kill some drow.
So they can
So
aid
if
us.
They could, but
Mm.
again, they
You don't
wouldn't
sound too
aid
certain
you.
about that.
I don't think we should trust the dragon.
Well, there's no one we can trust here, is there, now?
Yes, let's just go get Drage and leave.
Yeah.
Who
that's
cares about
probably
Drake?
smart.
He left us in the first place.
He's a dragon who could help us.
There's other dragons that are real dragons that could help us.
How long until we'd go and reach where the dragon's nest?
I'm not going to lie. If you go approach the dragons, they will probably try to eat you or force you into servitude.
Understandable.
That's why we should talk to
I
Kira.
vote
did-
not going to the dragons.
You did save my life. I owe you that much.
Yes, you could correspond for us. Talk to the dragons. Tell them that we are willing to work with them to kill a bunch of drows.
Then they will probably try to kill the drow themselves and then move their eyes to you.
Could we rendezvous?
I
I can
Alright, you know what?
I can set up a meeting if you want to, but I make no
I
promises.
prefer not.
Think a
I
meetings are
prefer
good.
not. I don't like to be someone's snack.
Well, not
no.
not with the dragon, but with you, Kira. If
With-
you can go and speak to the dragons as we go and find a long way, somewhere else to go and camp for the evening, or even go towards where the pigskin is. The following morning, or maybe the day after, depending how long it shall take, we shall go and meet up again and compare to see what the dragons have said.
I can't speak
don't we
on
just-
your behalf to the dragons. They'll eat me.
Thought you were
Alright,
their
you know what,
creation.
Kira? Don't tell the dragons anything
I need to be
about
I think
I need to be
think that
loyal
she's
to the
just-
dragons. I can't make them
course
think I
not.
betray them.
Did
Alright,
betrayal
you know
asking
what?
for help?
so.
Let's-
Let's just skip the dragon part and let's just
completely
decide on
skip the
Dredge for
dragons.
camp.
Kira, don't tell them about us at all, please.
No, but I must tell them about Drage.
Aye.
Okay,
Sure,
that's
yes,
fine.
Tell them about Drage. I don't care about that.
So let's just go.
the camp.
Save Dredge.
We just let's go to the camp.
The camp is going to kill us.
No, that
Yeah.
They
We
wouldn't kill
remember
us.
we got I don't know.
Yeah, the
Fur-
camp might
Further.
try to kill her.
Yeah. I
we
don't
can
even
talk
know if
them
they're
out of it. She's
if,
part of
if
our tribe.
she
She's
looks
part
like
of
a
our group
human,
now.
they might want to kill us too.
Why don't we, as members of the expedition who were not Gorks, go in first? Fergal, you stay outside. Maybe one of us stays with you. A few of us go in and talk to the camp and see what's all the hubbub about. See if they're building a new ship or something. All right?
Yes, but then what if by that time Dredge turns into a demon dragon?
Then
then
we'll
what
have
will
to
we
fight
do?
it. I don't know.
Have we any of us fought a dragon?
No.
Drage
Do
is
any
under
of
a
us-
time limit. We can go to the camp after.
Do any of us have any chance of fighting winning against a dragon?
I don't know. Depends on how old the dragon is.
We could debate about this all day, but again, you just need to make a decision.
Okay,
I vote get the
voting time.
dredge.
Well, you know what I want
Dredge.
to do. I want to go to the camp. You two want to do Dredge. So we need Goodle and Fernal.
Honestly,
No,
both
Fernal
are,
is voting.
All right, hold
both
on.
are
Let's
on a
get a
climb.
legit vote here. So Foofy it wants to do the dragon, to the camp. Anyone else want to do the camp?
I do not. I want to go for Dredge.
Okay, so we have one for Dredge, one for camp.
One for dredge.
Dredge.
So 2 more for
That's-
Dredge.
That's 3 to 5, so,
So
we're
Trent,
saving
what?
Dredge.
I just want to know what Trent. What did you want?
He wouldn't really know either way because
Well,
Dredge
make
is on a
decision.
time. He'd probably
Dredge
do
or camp?
Dredge because Dredge
Dredge.
is
Okay,
on a
so
time.
we're gonna go Dredge then. But Foofy's been outvoted. We're just gonna skip a little roleplay here and go straight to that because this is a time waste.
All right, so which way are we going to save Dredge?
North.
North?
It was also
All
the
right.
closer option.
Kira, you can show us, right?
Yes, I'll show you, and then I need to go talk to the dragons.
All right.
Got it.
And
Are we nearing an ending point? It's getting pretty
yeah, we
late.
can end right after this.
Okay.
So Trent can make his thing.
Yep.
I
I promise. I've been paying attention. I've been having Wi-Fi issues, so that's why I've been quiet.
That's fine. So you start traveling. Kira leading the way. She's returned back to her leafy outfit, seeming to be more comfortable in that.
Okay.
Approaching, you go about 4 hours. That's
Yeah.
oh yeah, 4 hours, and then that's the sun has set.
Okay. So we make a little camp and we.
Does she stop?
She doesn't stop, no, but you can stop her.
We gotta sleep, or we're not gonna be any help to Dredge.
It's true. I'm also very injured still.
Would you care to
So
have camp with us
let
for the
us
evening?
rest.
Yes, let us rest.
Okay, to the rest. I'm gonna give her a cure wounds potion.
She accepts it gracefully.
Oh wait, no. I just tell her not to do that. I'm just gonna use all my healings. My few healing touches and.
I'm sure
cure
I could
wounds.
accept both.
All right.
Thank you, Goodle. I also apologize for anything that may or may not have happened ever.
Alrighty.
What?
No, it's fine.
What'd you do?
No, I didn't do. I did, but it's fine. I
What did-
apologize, Goodle.
What did you do?
I think Goodle knows what happened. It is
Oh!
fine. No one was hurt other than me, but it's fine.
She kind of gives you a distressed look, and then turns back to the potions, sips slowly.
I remember now.
What's happened?
Goodle sat watch with with a dragon in disguise, and ended up getting conked on the back of the head, and they stole like half of our food.
Not half,
Oh.
a lot.
She's the one that stole stuff from us?
She probably helped.
That's what Goodle thinks. Yeah, Goodle thinks
He's not
Terry-
sharing. He's
Was
not
it like
sharing.
there was like a person, and then there was like some like pterodactyl or something that picked him up. Is what we were thinking.
No, he turned into a dragon. We were
Mm,
thinking
Well,
he
if
turned
she's a
into dragon.
shapeshifter,
we don't even know if it was
I-
a he. It might have been.
I don't
her.
even know.
Oh,
I don't even know what you guys are
okay.
talking about because I wasn't here for that.
I think Andrew was here. Foofy wasn't. I'm not sure.
No, Terrence and Foofy
Come here.
existed.
We weren't there
Good
though.
boy.
You might not have been. No,
We were
because
on our way, I think.
you had to have
Ter-
been because Terrence was before Goodle.
Oh no,
Yep.
you're right. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so Foofy remembers that then, but he doesn't know what they're talking about.
She's just sipping slowly on her drink and not making eye contact with anybody at this point.
All right. I'm going to put on a bedroll and get some Z's.
See as it is.
Glim takes watch again for the evening.
Sweet.
How much did
I'll
that
take middle.
cure potion heal for, Goodle?
11.
15 plus 3.
Ah.
18.
No, 4. 15 plus 4.
And then Clint,
Oh, never mind. It already did it.
were you
It already
also
did it,
healing
so
me?
it's...
And then I'm using cure wounds.
Okay. How many?
What?
Down 1.
Second level.
That's 16.
Down 1.
Okay. She looks bloodied.
Down 1.
How much HP did she have?
Oh no,
Holy
she
crap.
no longer looks bloodied now.
It's like she was on the verge, and then she's okay, and then she's
Down 1. Since I'm just gonna get everything back, I'm just using all my spell
Yeah, you're
slots.
just dumping everything into her right now.
Down 1.
You keep healing her for 11. No, that one was 13.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Jeez, how much HP can you have?
That one. That one. That one. And
She's
that
now full
one.
health.
Sweet, I maxed her out.
With that 10, with that 10, she's at full health. That first 10. All right. That's not her full health. That is.
She is full. I just maxed her out.
I appreciate
Like,
your
you
assistance.
take a lot of healing.
I was very severely wounded.
Don't worry, it's what I do.
Wow, that's a lot of cure wounds.
I probably could have used a better healing spell, but I didn't.
All right. And I think we
One
will
second.
end it there.
Hold our action.
So, thank you, adventurers, for watching. If you liked, please leave a like down below. If you want to see more, head to our channel, check out some of our other stuff. And until then, we'll see you around the campfire.